Hi again. I just wanted to come in quickly and show you guys my little parsley plant. I actually grew this. It's a year-old plant. They're biennials, so it's going to finish up its season this year. But right now it's getting ready to start seed. I'm going to save the seed. This is a curly parsley. And I actually was reading up about parsley. I had the seeds and I grew them, but actually they said it's very high in vitamin C. Of course, it's green. It has chlorophyll. Chlorophyll actually cleanses out your organs, kidneys, livers, organs of those sorts. So it's really good to incorporate herbs into your diet any way you can. One way that I do is I actually juice, so I'll make a green smoothie which will consist of maybe some type of green, either lettuce, kale, spinach of some sort, and then I'll also add parsley. I do have a lot of mints, and so let me progress on and show you my mints. Excuse all the weeds in here. I do not do pesticides to kill out a lot of the weeds, but here this is lemon balm and I have a lot of it. I actually was thinking about selling it because the mints that I have lemon balm, I have grapefruit mint, and then I have balm of Gilead, a very little bit of peppermint, so I definitely won't be selling that. But those three, the lemon balm, the balm of Gilead, and the grapefruit mint, are growing like crazy, and they do every year. These are my irises that are currently in bloom, and I had planted this here, and it was a little plant like that, like just a little small section, and now it's gotten to be so big, and I trim it back to harvest it to use it, but it's still just growing and growing. So I'll let you guys know. I may offer it very cheap, like maybe $2 for a quart size and semi-dried, and you just pay for shipping. If you're interested, leave some comments below, and that'll help me figure out if potentially selling some of my herbs at a very nominal price would be helpful, and that way I can help you guys too. And if you want roots of it too, to let me know if that's the way you want to go. Okay. Alright, so there's one more plant that I want to show you guys, which is my lavender, so I will show you that shortly. Hold on, please. Okay, YouTube, here's another plant that I'm potentially thinking about selling. This is rosemary, and I will zoom in so you can see that clearly. Rosemary. Again, I'm in zone 7. I had tried rosemary years ago and it didn't do well. It didn't last through the winter, but I guess since we've had light winters the last couple of years, it actually turned into a bush. And it's huge. I have so much, and I'm going to make some soaps out of it. I'm going to dry some. We cook with it, but it's way more than what I can use, and I just don't like to throw things away. I prefer if someone else can use it to share with them. But since shipping is so expensive, and then to post it online, that's why I said I'll charge a very small fee to recoup the fees that I have to pay to post it so that you guys can buy it. And I would post it through my Luxury Naturals account if you're interested. But if you are, please do email me, or you can email me directly at luxurynaturals at gmail.com, or you can post a comment down here or through the YouTube account, okay? But yeah, I would definitely love to share with you guys if you can use it, if you want to make soap with it, if you're a soaper, or you just want your own herbs. I can give you a piece. All you need is some rooting hormone. If I give you a branch of it, ship it to you, and just put it in some nice light soil like permaculite or something like that, and it will root for you. For the first year, just keep it well watered, and depending on what zone you live in, and this is for US only, I cannot ship this stuff internationally, sorry. But if you're in, depending on the zone, you may have to bring it indoors, or you may have to protect it, but otherwise it should be quite fine to stay out over winter in most areas. And if you need help with that, I can help you figure out if it will overwinter or not. Okay, so that is rosemary, and then I also mentioned the mints, and let me show you the lavender. Okay, so this is my lavender plant. I've had this probably 3 years. I haven't really trimmed it, so that's my fault. It's done really, really well. I use this for my lavender soap. I make it. Okay, hi again. The battery died. Sorry about that. But anyway, I was telling you about the lavender. as you can see, it has very thick stems inside, and yeah, and it desperately needs to be trimmed back. So instead of trimming it all at once, what I'm going to do is start trimming pieces at a time. The lavender, I can offer that too, but again, it won't be rooted. Most of these will actually just be cuttings, and I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll try to zoom in, but it's getting ready to bud, and this will grow a stem that's like, it'll grow a stem that's like way up. And so yeah, and it smells so good. The leaves, you can actually infuse the leaves in oil, and then you can actually use the buds. The buds are stronger, but the leaves actually have their nice own scent too. Lavender is really good. A lot of people use it for different culinary cooking. You can actually make cookies with it. I've never tried that, but yeah, there's so much you can do with it, and it's a good medicinal herb to keep around the house because it's very soothing, it's calming. You can actually take the leaves too and put sachets, as well as the buds, make potpourri. It's just, uses are limitless. So yeah, so my herb garden is growing very, very well, and I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of that. Let me show you my peony plant, and I think I did a video blog about that last year, but they haven't bloomed yet. But this is the peonies, and I don't know if you guys can see that. See all those little ants? The ants is because peonies put out a lot of nectar, and so the ants are harmless. They're actually drinking up the juice of the nectar of the peony, and it'll bloom. I get really top heavy. Unfortunately, they are infested with ants. I probably could find something naturally to treat them, but really haven't. I feel, you know, some animals you just have to leave to nature. They have their purpose. Everything has its purpose, including snakes and so forth. But I try to get rid of the ones that are really cumbersome, which I have a problem right now with voles, and I'm trying to figure out a way to get rid of them because they're eating up my crop. But that's a whole other story. But these ants on the peonies are pretty much harmless. So, but anyway, they're going to bloom, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's going to bloom like a pretty pink with a little bit of cream in it blossom. And I'll come back and show you again, even though I did a video last year on it. But okay, so let me show you. This is some of the garden, and this is back to the rosemary. And these are my tomato plants. I have yet to put them actually in the ground because I just mentioned that I have a vole problem. So once I can figure out how to get rid of most of those voles, I'll put them in the ground. But right now it's just sitting in this pot. I got this cute little pot. It's a teacup. Can you believe that? It's so cute. It has apples on the side. But it's just sitting in here. We've had a lot of rain lately, and so I haven't put it in the ground, but it's still growing. It has blossoms, so I gotta hopefully the bees will come by and pollinate it for me so that I can get some tomatoes soon. And I bought this plant at the farmer's market, and they're organically certified organic tomatoes. One is supposed to be like a golf ball size, and the other one, I think this one is the golf ball size one, and then this one is supposed to be like the cherry tomatoes. So very, very, very much looking forward to that, because again, I'll juice that, I'll eat it in my salads and things of that sort. But here what I'm showing you now is my pepper plants, and these are green bell peppers that will turn red, and yeah, so I will have those as well. And yeah, so that's it for now. I'll keep you guys posted. Oh, I'm actually also growing thyme. Thyme is an herb, and it's a perennial. It comes back every year. It's actually blooming right now. I don't know if you guys can see those little flowers, but it's in its own pot, but it definitely needs to be trimmed. I'm terrible about cutting things back at the end of the season. When it starts to get cold, I sort of hibernate, and I'm trying to change that. But when it gets warm, I'm outside all the time. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to come in quickly and show you my garden, my herbs. So again, if you're interested in any of them, please write a comment or send me an email. And I look forward to hearing from you guys soon. Talk to you later. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.